Hi everybody, happy Friday, July 1st. Today I have a fun fold card to share with you, and this one is inspired by Lisa Curcio, and it is called the Best Gatefold card. I love this fold. I hope you guys do too. I am using a piece of the Designer Series paper from Celebration, which goes live today. It's from the Rings of Love paper, the one with the birds on it on one side, and the flip side has the beautiful green and blue colors. And this, I love this fun fold because it shows both sides of the paper. So this measures 5.5 inches high by 12 inches wide. We're going to bring in the paper trimmer now, and we're going to score this paper. I'm going to flip it over. This is going to be the inside of my card, this fun pattern here. And we're going to score at 2, 4, 8, and 10. So pretty easy, right? Pretty easy measurements to remember. So here we go. We got 2, 4. Don't press too hard. Try not to press too hard when you're scoring Designer Series paper because you don't want it to actually cut the paper. We just want to get those score lines. Okay, so then that's our score lines. Let's move the paper trimmer for a second. We're just going to bring in my bone folder here, and I'm going to score this. So it's going to be, it's a gatefold, so we've got our 4 inches here in the middle, and then these flaps here are going to go backwards. Yes, that's right. Okay. I just had to stop and think for a second. Okay, so yes, we score together and then away to make that traditional gatefold card, okay? So we've got that going on. Now what you want to do is grab a ruler, and we're going to measure down. I've got an erasable pen here. I'm going to measure down at the 2.5 inch mark here, and I'm also going to measure up from the bottom to the 2.5 inch mark, okay? So from the bottom and from the top. So let's do that on the other side. 2.5 inches, make a little tick mark. And you can use your pencil for this as well. And just something that you can remove afterwards. Okay, so we've got those little tick marks made. I'm gonna bring back my paper trimmer, and now we need to make some angle cuts. So what I need to do is to cut from this tick mark to that score line. So I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer. I'm going to line this up in the cutting track, the score line there, the corner, and my little pin mark. And we're going to slice that little triangle wedge off. And we'll do the same thing on the bottom. Put the pin mark in the track, and then the score line, and we're going to wedge that off. I'm just going to erase my lines here while I remember. Just erase your pencil lines or whatever it is you're using to put that little mark there. So let's do this again on the other side. So we've got the score line, we've got the pin mark, remove the little triangle, and one more time, making sure I got it lined up. All right, so we don't need these little triangles. We're just gonna move those off to the side and erase my lines, and go to the paper trimmer and take a look. Okay, so we've got our gatefold happening here. Goes together like this. Love this display in the front. It's awesome. I love how you can see the birds on the background. Now I'm going to bring in the the largest and the second largest die, square die, from the Stylish Shape dies. So I've already gone ahead. I've cut out a Night of Navy one, and then the smaller, slightly smaller white one. We're going to use those as like a diamond fold, a diamond effect on the front. And we're going to do some stamping on here. Another thing that a piece of cardstock that you need for the inside, I have here, it is, let's see the measurements, 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. That's going to be the inside of my card. It's going to give structure because this card is mostly made of Designer Series paper. So we want to have a nice piece of cardstock on the inside. You can take it an additional step further and put a piece on the back. I'm just going to leave mine with the Designer Series paper all the way through the back of the card. I really like the look of that. So let's do some stamping. The stamp set that I'm using today is Ringed with Nature from the new mini catalog that goes live today, July 1st. And this is an awesome, awesome bundle. So I'm just going to use the stamps today, but there is a matching hybrid folder as well as the dies, which are stunning. These dies actually work with the folder, and that'll be for another class for sure, another video. But today I'm just going to use the photopolymer stamps, and we're going to use from here, we're going to use the house, and we're going to use some of the greetings and the heart. And anyway, I've got them all on my blocks here. So let's do some stamping. I'm going to move my card base off to the side, and let's just work on our basic white pieces. So the front of the card, I've got my house pieces on my blocks. I'm going to stamp the house base with mint macaron. So we'll bring that in. Now remember, we want this to be in the diamond orientation, right? Because that's how it's going to go on the front of the card. So I'm going to stamp with mint macaron, and I'm actually going to stamp off. I want to have a nice light, let me just grab a piece of scrap paper. I'm just going to stamp off to give a nice light look. So this is second generation. So there's my first house, and then my second one is going to go onto my piece. Just like that. I just wanted it to be lighter green. So you can do that. You can make different shades of colors with your cardstock, with your ink, sorry, by doing second generation stamping. Here I've got soft suede, and I'm going to stamp the roof. So we'll ink that up, and we'll hover right over top of the house and line it up. And there we have a beautiful house. I love anything to do with houses. This paper also has houses in it. It's so stunning. Okay, so we've got that. I'm going to stamp right over top of this one with the stamp that says love and warmth. I love that. So love and warmth, we're going to grab that one, and we're going to stamp with Night of Navy. Let's do Night of Navy to match our background cardstock that I'm going to use. So let's grab a block, and we'll stamp that. Let me grab a block here, pick that up, and we'll ink that up with Night of Navy. And we're going to stamp right on top of the house. I love this kind of effect. There we go, love and warmth. And then from this stamp set, there's also a little heart, adorable little heart, and I'm going to stamp that off to the side. So ink that up, and there we go. And that is ready to be put onto our background piece of Night of Navy. So let's bring in my little glue, my liquid glue, and add a little bit to the background here. And we're going to put this on like so. Now this is going to go on the front of my card on this front panel, but we only want to anchor it on one side so that it opens as a proper gatefold. So let's grab some dimensionals, and we'll get this part done. Probably 2 dimensionals is enough. Just make sure you put them on the right side. So I'm going to put them over on this side of my die cut piece here. Let's close up our card, and I'm going to line up the point at the top of the point and the bottom of the point in the groove here, just like so. So there we have it. There's our fold. I love it. I love that you can see the inside part of the designer series paper. Oh, it's so stunning. Okay, here's our white piece for the inside. So love and warmth. What else can we put on the inside? We can say thinking of you, right? And I actually really want to pull in some more Poppy Parade. So let's stamp our inside greeting with Poppy Parade right here, thinking of you. And this stamp set also has like these branches here, and they're lined up perfectly to go with these like little mushroom tops. They look like gumdrops to me. But also let's do the flowers. I think the flowers. Well, actually, I'm not sure if they will line up. Let's see. Now that I say it, no, the flowers are not meant to line up with that. These are meant to go with the gumdrops. Thinking out loud. The sunflowers go with this one down here. So let's change that up because I do want to use those little flowers. I think they're going to be adorable. So let's find that image. Oh, here it is. Okay. So we'll stamp that using, let's do the mint macaron straight generation right out of the ink pad. So we'll get a darker image here. So we'll stamp that. Then I have crushed curry. I'm going to ink up my flowers, my triple flower image here with crushed curry. And oh, look at that. Those are the centers of the flowers. Oh, isn't that neat? You can actually line this up perfectly. Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm just discovering this right here live on this video. There we go. We've got the lined up. You can line up the centers of the flowers. Stampin' Up! Thinks of everything. They really do. And they knocked it out of the park with this bundle, truly. And to have Celebration with designer series paper that matches this is just incredible. I'm so excited. So excited. Okay, so here's the inside. I love the pop of color with the thinking of you, and then it closes like this. Oh my gosh, it's so stinking cute. Let's see, we need some embellishments on here, right? No card is complete without embellishments. And let's grab some rhinestones. Actually, let's grab some iridescent rhinestones. Why go with rhinestones if you can have iridescent ones, right? So I've got some here. I've got a full package ready to open, but let's use up what I've got here first. So I'm going to grab a big one, and we'll put that on this side over here, and then we'll add a couple of smaller ones as well. We'll put one down here, and if I can pick it up, we'll put another one up here, maybe up here. There we go. Okay, so there we have it. A quick and easy gatefold with the angles that showcases the designer series paper and the diamond that comes from our beautiful shapes, stylish shapes. Love these new dies. Love the new stamps. Love the designer series paper. I wanted to show you from the Celebration designer series paper that I'm featuring here how it coordinates. It has the piece of paper, one of the DSPs has the actual rings, right? That coordinates with this stamp set so perfectly. This paper, I've been playing with it for a long time now. It also has the houses, this one. The flip side of this pattern has the houses, which goes perfectly with this stamp set too. So if you get the Ringed with Nature bundle, you'll qualify for Celebration. Every $60 or increment that you order in the month of July and August gets you something for free, and who doesn't love free? Here's my host code, guys. Today's July 1st. I would love, love, love to have you place an order with me if you live in Canada. I appreciate you all so, so much. I have gifts to send you for every $60 order that you place with me. I'm going to be sending you rhinestones and 4 handmade cards that are already made, surprise cards. So thank you so much for shopping with me this month and next month, and I will see you all soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.